is Marie at Indigo Earth. I am here to do a reading for you, our Earth signs Taurus. So thank you for coming into the channel. It's good to have you here. I also want to welcome in your cross watchers. Please feel free to swap around the energies or the characters as need be throughout the reading. And time is fluid, so whenever you do come across this reading and the title drew you in was a time that you were meant to listen to it. Messages coming through for you, Taurus, should reflect some aspect of your current situation. Doesn't have to reflect the whole thing. Or it could just resonate with an inner knowing. So take what fits. If it doesn't fit, don't try to make it fit. It might just mean that the reading was meant for somebody else this week. But for those of you that this does resonate with, I'm going to have an extended. At the end of this reading, I'm going to dive deeper into the messages coming through by exploring the zodiac signs that come up in your reading. And those zodiac signs can be about an intimate partnership and background players, friends, family, extended family, blended family, colleagues, associates, work associates, social media associates, siblings, anybody that kind of influences your energetic field or the energetic field of your relationship. So just keep that with you. Even if you don't know the zodiac signs, you'll recognize their energies as they come through the extended when I read through those zodiac signs in the extended. So keep that with you so you go through the reading. So let's get started. This is for Taurus, Taurus moon, Taurus rising, Taurus sun. Messages for those watching, please. This is for Taurus, moon, rising, and sun. Messages for those watching, please. Messages for Taurus. One more time. Messages for those watching, please. All right, here we go. Overall energy for the reading. We have the Five of Swords. Something's being stirred up here. It could feel like there's some competition or you're having to fight your way through something. Let's see what your current energy is. We have the Devil. That's Capricorn energy coming through. This could be about blockages. It could be about untruths. It could be about shadow work, but let's see where that goes. Let's see what your situation is. We have the Knight of Wands. So wanting to take some sort of action, inspired action, wanting to, you have a heartfelt yearning or a desire to do something. And you want to pursue this. So let's see what your challenge is. Or your opportunity, however you want to look at it. We have the Wheel of Fortune. That's Saggy energy coming in. So this could be looking at maybe some cycles and patterns. Maybe there's some sort of like lure or some sort of temptation that might be driving behavior right now. But let's see what life is trying to work on with you. We have the Nine of Wands. So there's some sort of attainment you're wanting to attain here. There's something that you're trying to get to. That seems to be down a path that's very, like it's hard to get there. It's hard to attain it. Seems to be like it's like a never-ending, it's like the carrot stick, right? Like it's just always like one step away, but you never get the carrot. So let's see how you got here. What have you been doing up until this point? We have the Eight of Wands. That could be very fast-moving energy. This could also be about communication. So let's see what's heading your way then. What's coming in here in the next 0 to 3 months? We have the Ace of Cups. So this could be a new relationship coming in, brand new relationship, a new beginning in love. Or this just could be a feeling of harmony. Things are finally coming together, right? You finally got the carrot with the stick. So what are your assets? What are your strengths in this situation? We have the Knight of Pentacles. So taking action, but taking action that is more carefully thought out. It's not a reaction or it's not a desire. It's more of like building for the future. Moving slowly, not rushing into anything. And this is about due diligence, trustworthiness, nobility, integrity, morality, doing things from that kind of like integrity. So let's see what the outside influences are in this. We have the Four of Swords. Could be some healing energy coming in here for you, or something very healing on the outside that's kind of moving this in a different trajectory. So what are your next steps in this situation? We have the Queen of Pentacles. Doing some self-analyzation, some self-actualization, some self-realization. Doing some things that are going to center you and ground you and kind of put you in a place of where you're where there's genuineness and trust. So what's this all about here? What's going on? Because we've got Five of Swords as the overall energy. So this seems to be somewhat of a struggle. Like you're having to compete to get somewhere. You're having to, you know, Five of Swords, outwit, outlast, outplay. And yet you're coming through here where your next steps are really about taking care of yourself, doing things that really put you in a place of peace and serenity. So what's the overall picture here? Oh, starting over, Ace of Pentacles, new beginning, new path, new concept, new way of expression, new way of showing up in the world. So how's this all going to play out for you? We have the Seven of Swords. It's going to require you to, it's discernment. It's looking at things that are not genuine. And this is also about trust. Trusting. Could be trusting the process. So let's see what's happening here, Taurus. Let's find out what this Knight of Wands is. This is your situation. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Four of Wands. And we have the Ace of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is clarified by the Knight of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. You're wanting to start over again, a brand new beginning, something that is more kind of spiritually devotion. You know, there's a heartfelt desire to move something forward. It's very much, you're inspired by it. It kind of gives you drive. This is something that is going to be lasting, something that's going to be a staple in your life, something that you can commit to, something that is just going to bring in a lot of passion, desire, something that you're passionate about. And it's just really going to kind of open you up. There's a yearning here to do this. So let's see what the Wheel of Fortune is, because this is your challenge. And it's covering the Devil. So there's some kind of pattern or cycle here that needs to be looked at. or attachment. We have the Knight of Swords, we have the Page of Wands, and we have the Moon. So you're wanting to change directions here. I think that, you know, you want to take a new path here. You want to either send a message or receive a message or give a message. You know, there's some drive and some passion behind it. Like, this is, you know, Page of Wands. You're wanting to take a different direction, move things in a different direction. But we've got the Moon here. You know, you might not be sure how to do it. You don't know what to do. You have some feelings and emotions behind it. This may have been something that you've done before, right? Wheel of Fortune, it may have been something that you've done before. You're not sure, you know, how it's going to turn out, what's going to happen with this. It's a mystery, right? It's the mystery of it. Like, what, you don't have the outcome. You don't know what the outcome is going to be. So what is the Nine of Wands? This is what life is trying to work on with you. We have the King of Swords, we have the Five of Wands, and we have the Ten of Swords. Well, there's some kind of inner struggle going on here. There's some kind of inner conflict that seems to be driving or setting the course, because you're trying to attain something here. You're trying to attain something here. And there seems to be some kind of inner conflict with King of Swords, you know, maybe being judged, or maybe feeling like you're being judged, or you know, something being very clear, direct. You know, you're wondering if this is going to bring up a lot of conflict. I think you want to go in with clear discernment. I think you want to go in with transparency. You know, this seems to be something that has been carrying with you for quite some time. And there's some conflict about this. Because you might, you know, there might be some anxiety about how whatever this message is going to be perceived. And then we got the Ten of Swords here. Like, you don't want to be buried alive. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, you know, there's some kind of acceptance that has to come through here. Something has to cycle itself out. So, you know, there's some kind of hard lesson or experience that needs to be carried through on this. And it has something to do with a heartfelt decision. Because whatever this truth is that's kind of been following you along for the ride here, this seems to have been going on for quite some time. It seems to have been going on for quite some time. And it's been causing a lot of strife. It's been causing a lot of chaos. It's been causing a lot of like inner turmoil and battle. And it's kind of like it's come to the end of its term, so to speak. It's come to the end of the road. Like it's time to acceptance and allow this, or let this kind of, like it's coming to the end of a very long, arduous journey. Because you got the Nine of Wands and you got the Ten of Swords. So whatever this trying to attain, whatever this is that you're trying to attain, it's almost like it's just not going to, not that it's not going to be attainable. That's not what I'm trying to say. It's that it's, there needs to be an acceptance here of surrender. Got it. Surrender. So let's see what this communication is. Because this is something that, this is how you have gotten here. Or you've gotten to this place. The steps that you've to get you to where you are right now. We have the Fool. We have the World. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. Well, I think that you've been very focused on making some changes, and you've been trying to, you know, you've been working on really making them change fast. You may have stepped out a little bit too early, kind of. You may have, like, you kind of didn't know what you were stepping into. You really didn't, you know, do the kind of the groundwork, lay the groundwork or the foundation with it. You just kind of went ahead and stepped into it. And it, you know, there wasn't, like the Fool starts a journey not really knowing where they're going, what they're doing, what's going to happen. You know, there wasn't a lot of thought process put into this. It was like kind of spontaneous. And it was like a jumping into a different situation. You moved too fast. There was just too much fast movement into a situation. You were chasing some sort of dangling carrot. And I think there's some sort of cycle here that needs to complete itself out. Some sort of cycle here needs to that fast-moving energy, that yearning, that desire, because you got the Devil under here, underneath all of it, and something is driving a behavior. You know, this is very driven behavior because you got wands all over the place, especially with the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So it's almost like it's like driven behavior that just kind of gets you to move. Even though you don't know where you're moving to, you just kind of jump into it. So let's see what this Ace of Cups is, because this is what's heading your way. It's like a luring, like you're getting lured. When the Devil's here and you have all these wands, it's like you're getting lured in. And I think you need to, you know, what life is trying to help you with is some discernment, like the truth of what's going on here. Because it's leading you to a place where it just always ends up where you're not attaining. Ten of Swords, you're not attaining. And so in order to close this cycle up of those types of reactions or those types of those types of spontaneous jumping into something, I think there needs to be an acceptance here and kind of like a judgment call on, what is taking place in your life and why it's taking place. What is that dangling carrot? Does it have to do with competition? Does it have to do with wanting to win? What does it have to do with? So let's see what this Ace of Cups is. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is what's heading your way in the next 0 to 3 months. So this could be a new beginning in love. But we have the Knight of Pentacles. Move slowly, move cautiously, move with integrity, move with morality. Take it slow. We have the Six of Wands. Holy buckets. We have the Six of Wands and we have all the cards. Let me get these up, Taurus. I'll be right there. Okay, give me one more, please. Thanks for your patience. I hate when that happens, but it happens. All right, there we go. And we have the High Priestess. So in order to come out of this situation, or in order to come out on this other side of this, whatever this luring is or the temptation is, an opportunity's coming in here for, it could be a brand new relationship or a brand new, a new love interest is starting. And it's time to take it slow. Because the situation in the past is jumping into something. You've got the Knight of Wands. You see something you want. You jump into it. Ace of Wands, it's a brand new beginning. Knight of Cups, there's all this emotion, but it's fleeting. But you commit yourself to it right away. And this seems to be a cycle and a pattern. So there's a new situation that's coming up that to get to the other side of this, because you're trying to attain some sort of stability here. To get to the other side of this, it's about moving slow. It's about building friendship. It's about building trust. It's about building integrity. And it's about following your inner guidance. High Priestess. It's about following your inner guidance. Because you got the Knight of Pentacles in what's heading your way. You also got the Knight of Pentacles in your strength. To be able to, before you take the next step, you've got some surety that things are grounded, things are in a good place, things are, trust is being built. So give me 2 more on this, please, because this is the assets in this situation. Queen of Pentacles, yeah. There's surety and assurance. There's peace. And we have the Sun. So this is what's going to help things get very, very clear here, is by moving very, very slowly. Taking your time. Building the relationship. Building the friendship. Taking care of yourself, making sure that you're taking care of yourself, understanding why you are moving forward the way you are moving forward, or what is the motive or the reasons behind it. This is about motive as well. And this is where the clarity is coming in. And these are your strengths moving forward when this new relationship comes in. Because I think the overall energy here is you got the Five of Swords. Like there's some sort of competition, or there, if you don't move fast, you're going to miss an opportunity, or an opportunity is going to be missed. But if that opportunity is for you and it's meant for you, there's nothing that you can miss, even if you take it, you know, friendship, easy, not moving too fast, taming the desires, looking at things more from a less desire and more about diligence, friendship, devotion. So let's see what the Four of Swords is, because this is the outside influences and this is healing. So clarify what the Four of Swords is, please, for our Taurus. We have the Seven of Cups. We have the Four of Cups. One more, please. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is about healing from illusion. This is about healing from idealism. This is about healing from, you know, maybe a situation is looked at right off the bat is that this is it. This is what I've been looking for. This is what I want. And then moving too fast into it. It's learning how to say no to the temptation. Not that you're resisting it, but you're just learning how to discern it. You're learning how to discern it. And that the new beginning, because you have the Ace of Wands as the situation, a new beginning that's like fire and passion. The new beginning now starts more from a place of ingenuity, genuineness, easy steps, flow. It's, you know, something that is tangible, something that you can work with. It's not driven by desire and illusion. It's more driven by, it's a new expression of how you're going to show up in the world and how the world is going to show up for you. And it's going to take a lot of self-realization and self-actualization. It's going to take a lot of self-reflection. And that's what the next steps are here. So give me clarity on this Queen of Pentacles, please. This is about doing things differently, because you have the Ace of Pentacles in the big picture. This is about doing things differently. Still new beginning, right? But it's done more, it's not spontaneity. It's not spontaneous. It's done more with thought. So with the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Three of Pentacles, we have the Page of Cups, and we have the Five of Wands. So, you know, you might need to look for a mentor or ask for help or look for somebody else who maybe has come out of, you know, kind of like these cycles and patterns that are, you know, kind of hardcore driven. And, you know, might open yourself up to that. Maybe find a mentor, maybe find, ask for help. This might be very hard for you. It might kind of, you know, and there's a lot of different ways that you can do it. When I see the Five of Wands here, there's a lot of different asking for help. There's a lot of variety of different ways that you could do it. You know, maybe it's working with like a Reiki specialist, and maybe a counselor, or maybe somebody who works with energy, or somebody who works with herbs, or somebody who works with psychoneuroimmunology, or something like that. There's a variety of different ways to seek mentors, or, you know, build open yourself up to building kind of your self-awareness, your self-concept, your surety, your, you know, building up your self-worth. There's many different ways that you can open up to different varieties of things to kind of help you where, you know, you're not, there seems to be like a driving behavior here, like a driving force that keeps you spinning. You keep looping. You keep looping. So let's see what the Ace of Cups or the Ace of Pentacles is here. This is the big picture. This is starting over, but it's starting over in a place that is more grounded, that is more sure, that is more trustworthy. It doesn't seem like a fantasy. It's not driven. It's just moving in a different direction with sure footing. Yeah, transformation, death. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles with that. This is transforming this. It's taking things slow. It's tending to your own gardening. It's planting the seeds that you want for the future. You know, like you don't plant a fruit tree and then expect to eat the fruit the next day, right? This is a transition. Like it's to be able to build things for the future, build things for yourself for the future. It's not immediate gratification. So let's see what the Seven of Swords is, because this is about how this will all play out. And this is about using discernment, discretion, trust, clarity, the sun, seeing things clearly, trusting that you're going to be able to see things clearly. Seeing the light. Yep. Due diligence, putting in the work, putting in the time and the effort that's needed to make this transition and to make this change. That the behavior isn't more about being driven by having to outwit, outlast, outplay. It's being driven by what you're putting in for yourself and what kind of seeds you're planting and what kind of crop you want to grow up to emerge for you. And it's going to take due diligence. Like, you're going to have to walk the walk and talk the talk, right? You're going to have to know when, you know, you're going to have to put light on anything that seems deceptive or that seems not truthful or that seems like it's not in alignment or not authentic. So let's see who's showing up here for you. I've got Cancer, Pisces, and I've got Cancer, Pisces again. I got Sagittarius, I got Capricorn, I got Leo, I got Aquarius, and I got Aquarius again. I have Scorpio, and I have Leo again. So I'm going to look at those signs in the extended for those of you not going on with me. Let's get a message to you. This is from the Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle deck. This is for Taurus. We have number 25, Anadolite. Cosmic consciousness. Anadolite gently facilitates integration and releases emotional blockages standing in the way of spiritual awakening. It reminds us that consciousness is omniscient, and omnipresent. I can't say that word. Seeing all, knowing all. Immerse yourself in the mystical interconnectedness that is cosmic consciousness, which sees all and knows all. You have the potential to live in a completely different dimension of consciousness. Recognize that you previously operated within a narrow band of awareness. Attune to flashes of divine light within your soul. Let feelings of separation fall away and embrace unity. You are here to experience cosmic consciousness. Transform your goals and seek a new direction. You have exceptionally clear sight now. Stripped to the bone as the old falls away, but do not despair. New light is being infused. When you transform your awareness, humanity experiences a quantum shift. Enlightenment can happen right now. You are part of everything, and everything is a part of you. Your soul path right now is becoming a vessel for cosmic consciousness. So that's what I have for you this week, Taurus. I hope this helped, and until next time, may the peace that passes all understanding embrace the essence of your being. For those of you that want to go on with me, the link to the extended is in the description box below. I'll see you over there. Bye-bye.